Hey friends, welcome back to Whiskey and Wit. I'm Whitney and I'm so excited for today's video because we are doing Dollar Tree DIYs and I know these will last you well beyond Valentine's Day, so stay tuned. Before we hop into the video, I wanted to share with you that this video is in partnership with Luisa Jewelry. I did a video with them about a year ago. They sent me pieces. I absolutely love them. They are having a big Valentine's Day sale, so they asked me if I'd be interested in partnering with them again, and I said, of course. I wear their pieces all the time. Luisa Jewelry is a really cool company that is based out of New York, and the reason that I really like working with them is one, their stuff is very sustainable. From cleaning to just all the things, I've been thinking about being more sustainable, bringing bags to the grocery store, etc. So when I saw that it was a jewelry company that was sustainable, I was so excited about that. How the sustainability piece plays into the jewelry is because they use recycled gold and sterling silver. They also have a lot of fine jewelry on their site, and they have manufactured diamonds and stones. I also love the quality. As I mentioned, I wear this stuff all the time, and literally it's not cheap jewelry. I definitely have put them through the paces, and all of their pieces come with a year warranty, so you don't have to worry about that when you're shopping. First up are these earrings. They're the Conoco blue marble earrings, and if you saw that other video, I got these in white and gold, and these things literally get worn all the time, other than when I just need little stud earrings. I like the size of them, especially because I have long curly hair, so even when my hair is down, you can definitely see them, but they're not super heavy. As you can tell, it's not pulling down my ears. Next up is this necklace. It is called the Osmotic necklace, and it has a really pretty like honeycomb type look. Now, I kept this especially in mind for heading into spring when little man will be here. There's obviously going to be times where we're running out and I like to look put together. However, I don't want to be like spending a ton of time, so I love how light this is. You could layer it with a lot of other necklaces. There's different clasps in the back, so you could do a longer or a shorter situation. You could also add an extender. If you have a v-neck on like how I do right now, it fills out the space, but it doesn't look gaudy or feel clunky. And then finally, I got a ring. This is their Chloe ring, and I got this in size 9, and that is pretty true to size of what I have in my wedding band. I love this because it has a really pretty braided design, and you guys, I'm pregnant, I'm hormonal, I'm getting very sentimental, and so I think about kind of the 3 strands in a braid is going to be our family of 3 with little man coming in. It is a really pretty gold. I like it on my skin tone, and also again with the other ones it's lightweight, so it doesn't feel super clunky. Luisa's jewelry start at $49, and they have a sale going on right now for Valentine's Day. It's 15% off your order. All of those details will be down in the description. Huge thanks to them for sponsoring this video so I can share some of these great jewelry finds with you. You can grab them for your girlfriends, or heck, treat yourself. You guys know I'm all about that.
And now it's time for some DIYs with these Dollar Tree / Dollar Spot supplies. Up first is a project with these color your own ornaments from the Dollar Tree, and these things have been my favorite for the past year. They've had them for every season, and I just buy them every time. So the first step I did, I had 2 packs, and I went through and glued them together. So I did 2 with hot glue in the center, a little sandwich, so then that way they were thicker to sit up on a tiered tray. And then I took this wood filler that I did get at the Dollar Tree eons ago, but you can use whatever fills that hole so that it hardens. I like this because it does harden, and then it really just makes it one piece instead of the ornament hole. Then I painted some of them white with Waverly chalk paint, and then I also painted some black with Waverly chalk paint. So then I had some white farmhouse looking ones, and then also some black chalkboard looking ones. Once they dried, I cut out some different little sayings from my Cricut. Now you could definitely Mod Podge these on if you just had a printer. That's something you could easily do. But I measured them so that they would fit on each heart. I did this chalkboard one for Little Man's Nursery. And also I did the top where it says in a world where you can be anything, be kind, and also let me love you a little more before you're not so little anymore. I love these for tiered trays and for shelves, and at the price and how easy they are, you can't beat them. Next is this sort of deconstructed picture frame, and I love this. I did this on a whim with my extra pack, and it worked so well. So these are place card holders from the Dollar Spot at Target. They were $3 for 3 of them, so they were $1 each, and I grabbed 3 packs to try a few different things for you guys. So this first one with the photos, I went through with my favorite stain, Dark Walnut by Minwax, an old t-shirt, and just wiped that stain on. So covered every piece of the outside of it, and once that stain dried, I just put on some stencils. You could easily freehand with some paint. I did A&W for Alex and Whitney, and then I love how you could use these a few different ways. So I did the 8x10 photo of one of our engagement photos, or you could do a couple either 4x6s or 8x10s, and I love this because it doesn't look super Valentine's Day. The next one is super traditional Valentine's Day, so the other end of the spectrum. I love these little conversation hearts, and so I took 3 of the next pack, went through, painted them pink, purple, and a teal color. These are all paints I already had, but you can get these at Michael's for like 50 cents a piece. You can get them at Walmart, pretty much anywhere. And then I went through, made Cricut stencils in the red, but you could easily do these really cute with your kids handwriting them. You can pick out whatever you want on them. I just picked 3 of my favorites, Be Mine, Text Me, and True Love. And these are great for tiered trays, just for little fillers on your shelves, and they are quintessential Valentine's Day. And the last for these little wood hearts are these Ray Dunn inspired ones. I love these. And these are so simple. So as you know, anything really starting with Ray Dunn is the white paint. This is Waverly chalk paint. And then I went through and added some of my favorite little Valentine's Day sayings to them. I did XOXO love. And then this one has to be my favorite. I put puppy love on one, used it as a photo frame because I loved the other one so much. And I just love that photo of Sebastian. And finally, these Rustic Hearts have to be my favorite out of the whole video, and that's because I saw something similar and each of them were selling for 15 bucks a piece. So woohoo, deal. So these are from the Creator Studio, but the store that I went to was pretty small, so it was just in their Valentine's Day stuff. So keep an eye out for those. I went through with the same Dark Walnut stain by Minwax and did all of those all the way around. Then I went through with white, pink, and red Waverly chalk paint, but I did it really lightly so that stain was popping through. So you really got that kind of old rusticy feel. It's not as light as a dry brush, but it's definitely not a full paint. You want that stain to come through the back. And then once you let those dry, the trick here is to distress them. So they look kind of weathered already, but I went through with 100 grit sandpaper, really edged all of the edges around the heart and then also the center of the paint. Then I re-added the little ornament hangers, and then for the white one to keep it farmhouse for year round, I added just some buffalo check that I had left over, that ribbon. And this, honestly, you couldn't even tell that it was Valentine's Day. You could use this year round, or you could use those quintessential Valentine's Day colors to really dress up an area. They look really cute by a sign. I could leave this up year round. So many different options.
For watching. I hope this video inspired you. Again, a huge thank you to Luisa Jewelry for sponsoring this video. Also be sure to check out all their information down below. That includes the info on the 15% off that's good today. If you're watching this when it goes up through February 10th, 2020 to get those items to you for Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day or just treat yourself day, whatever you're looking at. So again, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to share your DIYs on Instagram, Facebook, all the places. That's all linked down below. I love to see what you guys do with my projects, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.